Welcome back to a brand new PTCG live video. Today I'll be showcasing the Dragapult EX deck that recently took first place at the Miyagi Champions League in Japan. So that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which new cards we'll be running. So we do run the Dragapult line, we do run the 4 Dreepy, the 4 Drakloak for draw support, the Recon Directive, where once per turn we can look at the top 2 cards of our deck, and then put one into our hand, and then put the other one on the bottom of our deck. And then we do run the 3 Dragapult EX here for that Phantom Dive attack, which is really good. We can put 200 base damage on the active, as well as put 6 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way we like. And then we also do have the Dusknoir line as well. We do run the 3 Duskull, the 2 Dusklops with the ability Cursed Blast, where we can knock out this Pokemon to give your opponent a prize card. And then we can put 5 damage counters or 50 damage on one of your opponent's Pokemon. As well as we do run the 1 Dusknoir, same ability, except we get to put 13 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And then lastly, we do run the 1 copy of the Budew here for some cheap item lock with Itchy Pollen. We can do 10 base damage, and then during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. And then moving on to the trainer cards for our stadium cards, we run the 2 Artazon, where once per turn, each player can search out their deck for a basic Pokemon with no rule box and put it right onto their bench. And then for our supporters, we got the 4 Arven. We can search out for an item card and a tool card with Arven. The 2 Boss's Orders for gusting up one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. The 4 copies of Iono for draw support as well as hand disruption. And then for our tool cards, we got the 1 Defiance Band. If we are behind in prize cards, we can do an extra 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. We got the 1 copy of the Rescue Board. We have the Sparkling Crystal as our ace spec. We can have this attached to a Terra Pokemon, and if we do so, the attack cost for that Pokemon will be 1 energy less. And then lastly, we do have the 2 copies of the TM Evolution for our tool cards, where we can evolve up 2 Pokemon in just a single turn. And then for our energy cards, we got the 3 Psychic and the 3 Fire Energies. So those are all the cards in this deck that I want to talk about. And let's see how it'll do in the matches. Okay, looks like they win it, so they're deciding. I feel like ideally we do want to go second for this deck. Hopefully get Arven, and TM Evolution would be the most ideal. Turn 1 going second. Yeah, they have us go first here. So not the most ideal. And we don't even get the Buddy Poffin, which is bad. Let's see, they have a mulligan. I don't know, looks like they're gonna be Future Box with Reboot Pod. I haven't seen that ace card in a long time. Like, I feel like it was just like popular for like literally one day when Temporal Forces came out, and that's it. So they got the Lightning Energies, Youngster, Generator. Yeah, I guess let's get Dreepy. And let's just enter. There's really not much we can do. Yeah, there's Crown, Techno Radar. They get rid of their ace card right in the beginning of the game, so it's interesting. I feel like they're probably gonna retreat onto that Miraidon. Another Crown. Oh wow, maybe not. Wow, they do pass. And I don't really want to use Iono here. I think I'm just gonna pass here. Do nothing. Arven. Another Techno Radar. Probably 2 more crown. Yep, there's 2 more crowns. Let's see, what can we do? Another Dreepy. No, I think we'll get rid of both of those for Dragapult. Wow, did we really get two Fire Energies prized? Okay, at least we draw the Sparkling Crystal. Recon Directive. And now let's Artazon, let's pick up Duskull. So pretty high chances of Fire Energy. No, wow. So 2 Fire Energies got prized as well as a Psychic Energy. That's pretty crazy. They go into Iron Hands. I get the feeling they're probably going to boss this here. Really likely. Either boss or the Prime Catcher. Yeah, that was a pretty wonky start. They research? Okay, at least we don't have to worry about the boss here. And not only was that kind of a really bad start, but 2 Fire Energies got prized. So that one that we discarded in the beginning of the game really was a big deal, actually. Ooh, they have to arm press 260. Let's see, Arven. Yeah, we got much to get. And then maybe let's get... Oh, looks like Fezandipiti is actually prized also. Oh no, we have it on the bench actually. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for the knockout. So what we pick up? Yeah, there's the Fire Energy and a Dragapult. So a lot of great stuff did get prized. There's at least one more Fire Energy that got prized. Techno Radar. Probably gonna pick up Iron Hands. Yep, there it is. Kind of surprised I didn't have the Heavy Baton. And Arven. We definitely need a boss, that's for sure. Generator. And let's go into Tatsugiri here. Let's see if we can increase our odds a little bit, because we do have Switch in hand. Let's try the Recon Directive first. Yeah, we are tied for prizes, so we can't use Counter Catcher. Oh wow. Yeah, I feel like that's what we're gonna do here. Switch into Dragapult, and then we basically just win the game here by gusting the Iron Hands. Yeah, that's 3 prize cards. See what was there? Yeah, there's the Fire Energy and a TM Evolution. So yeah, we did win the coin toss and we decided to go second for this game. So let's see what they have. It looks like it's probably gonna be an Evolution deck. They got Flareon sleeves, so why not? Yeah, double Eevee. They got the single prize as well as the double prize. Boosted Evolution. Could evolve up even this turn. Mezagoza. Definitely don't see that in the Evolution deck all the time. Does fail, so they can't search anything out. I guess we can use it to maybe try and find Tatsugiri. Yeah, there's Flareon EX. And they only have 3 cards in their hands, so I don't know if I want to use the Iono if they only have 3. Draw Hawlucha. Okay, it does work, so maybe we can get the Tatsugiri now. I feel like that seems like the best chance here. Okay, we do pick up Arven. Go for the Mazagoza. Wow, fails for them again. Their own stadium card, not really working out for them. They go for Buddy Poffin. So I'm guessing more Hoot Hoot as well as another Eevee. That's what I think. No, they get Victini and Hoot Hoot. Okay, we got one of them right. Yeah, and I still don't want to really use the Iono. Okay, Drakloak. Still looking for that energy card. There it is. Yeah, we already got the Dragapult in hand, so we might as well get another Drakloak as well as a Dusclops. And they don't even have a single energy in play. Now that I think about it, looking at their discard, they didn't even use a supporter card yet. They play Mazagoza, and it does work, so any Pokemon from their deck, I'm sure it's going to be Noctowl. Yep, they get Noctowl. Hopefully it's not Iono, because if it is, there goes our entire hand. Which we have like, what, 7 cards? Let's see what they get here. But they do need the Crispin though, like, they got 0 energies in play. They definitely need energy acceleration, so they could get Crispin. They get Arven and Area 0? I don't even know. Because of Arven, I don't know, I guess they can get Sparkling Crystal, and then the Earthen Vessel, and then go for Burning Charge. Ultra Ball and Sparkling Crystals, so maybe they have the energy card in hand. Area 0. Oh, they're probably gonna get another Noctowl actually if they got Ultra Ball. Might as well. Yeah, there's another Noctowl. So they're probably going to get Earthen Vessel maybe this time. Because they only got 3 cards. One of them Sparkling Crystal, and I'm guessing there's just 2 cards that are just not really doing them anything. So they'll most likely just discard it with Earthen Vessel for the 2 energies. Yeah, there's Earthen Vessel and Nest Ball. So if they knock us out, I think we can probably gust them for the Fezandipiti after we put Hawlucha down. But then again, we don't have the energies on Dragapult. We would need an energy card and Sparkling Crystal. Yeah, they just build up the other Eevee. So let's see how we do this. Defiance Band. That can actually be pretty helpful. So yeah, let's get Sparkling Crystal. No, Ultra Ball. Knock out their Victini and Fezandipiti. 3 prize cards in 1 turn. Not too bad. That's half the prize cards of the game. Let's see what we pick up. Dusclops, Counter Catcher, and Ultra Ball. I'm pretty sure they'll basically concede here. That's basically a really good play on our end. Because now they have no way to draw more cards. And they used up both of their Noctowls, which is pretty bad. They didn't save anything for later. Pretty sure that is going to concede here. Because what can you do? Unless they have Night Stretcher or something to get the Fezandipiti back from the discard, there's not too many options for them. They boss us. Let's see what they pick up. They pick up Drakloak. And quite honestly, if we just gust up their Eevee, we can KO it, and then knock out our Dusclops, put 50 on Noctowl, and then take another 3 prize cards. It's just like that easy sometimes. Yeah, they go for Burning Charge. Yeah, they're just piling on energies onto Eevee, and they got, what, 4 on it? Yeah, so there's a Dusclops down. And then we just gust the EV. Alright, there's not even any point to use Recon Directive or any of that stuff. Yeah, there we go. Last 3 prize cards. And they do win it, so they're deciding. Ideally, we do want to go second. Hopefully use that TM Evolution. And they have us go first. So not the most ideal. Double Buddy Poffin. And looks like it's a mirror match. Most likely. We get a double Buddy Poffin when we really don't really need it all too much. Maybe let's get Tatsugiri. And another... No, do we want the Budew? I feel like the Budew is just such an easy knockout. Get another Duskull. Because if they're Dragapult, 3 damage counters to knock out Budew is just basically a free prize card. They play Arven. Let's see if they go for the item lock. I feel like the item lock is probably not as effective against Dragapult because they have the Drakloaks always down for, you know, the draw support, Earthen Vessel. Looks like they're gonna go for the TM Evolution. Artazon. Pick up a Duskull. Yeah, they go for double Drakloak. I don't know, let's get Earthen Vessel. Rescue Board and Iono. Let's see if we can get TM Evolution. Don't get it. Oh, we do pick it up with the Recon. Yeah, let's get Dragapult and then Dusknoir. Hopefully it's not prized. Okay, it's not prized. Get Dragapult. So this is a pretty good situation to be in. Because even if they get their entire Dragapult set up at this turn, we can knock out Dusknoir at 130 and then take a one-hit KO with the 200 from our Phantom Dive. Let's see, they go for the Recon. They're gonna do this twice, so some decent draw. We did get pretty lucky on that Recon Directive where we found a TM Evolution. Ooh, there's Rare Candy for Dragapult. So they're trying to knock out Duskull, in my opinion. Experience share. Yeah, all they need is a Psychic Energy. They didn't attach return yet. Yeah, never mind. They got Arven. They're probably going to find Earthen Vessel or Sparkling Crystal. So either one will get them the damage that they need. What's this? What's taking so long? Are you serious? So some unbelievably bad luck. It looks like they either prized their Sparkling Crystal here. That's what it looks like. Let's see, can we get a boss? Let's take the Defiance Band. Yeah, I don't know if we want to use the Curse Blast just yet. We'll just go knock out the Duskull. Because then I'm positive they won't be able to one-hit KO our Dragapult then. 2 prize cards. Duskull and Switch. They go into Dragapult. So it looks like just really bad luck. It looks like they probably prized the Sparkling Crystal. Because if they didn't pick it up with the Arven, and instead they got Buddy Poffin. So it looks like, yeah, the 1 Earthen Vessel, maybe they just ran 1 Earthen Vessel in this deck as well. Third Drakloak. Counter Catcher. Wow, they go for the Dusknoir. And they use Iono. Can't use Counter Catcher, we'll have to boss them. Yeah, let's gust them for the Drakloak. Oh wow, we did prize our Sparkling Crystal as well. It's pretty interesting. They go for the recon. So we just need one more, I mean 2 more prize cards. Let's see, is there gonna be another counter catcher? Artazon, maybe not. Hopefully not. I don't know why they put the Budew down. Rescue Board into Budew? Yeah, they're actually retreating out into Budew here. Kind of surprising. And they bossed us for the Fezandipiti. Yeah, I think we basically just won this now because we got boss. Anyway, we do need an energy card to retreat out. Wow, we don't get the energy card. Do we have Rescue Board still in the deck? Okay, we have Rescue Board, but then we can't use the boss, unfortunately. Yeah, let's put on Drakloak. See, there's a Dreepy. So yeah, I really didn't want to use the Arven because then we weren't able to use the boss and we were item locked, so we couldn't use something like a Switch. Let's see, Recon Directive. The Nest Ball PRE, Fezandipiti. Yeah, I just concede here. Well, those are all the games. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.